actually cannot wait to have some of this tomorrow in my meal. Come make some meal prep with me. We're going to make some vegan, high protein, low carb lasagna. All right, so here's what we have. We have some vegetables, some cheese, pasta sauce, our high protein tofu, and the palmini. All right, so we want to chop up our vegetables, and then we're going to place them into our stainless steel pot, and we're going to cook them a little bit. So we want to chop them more like a dice. I'll show you here in just a second. So we want to just dice up the zucchini, and we're going to dice up the mushrooms, and we're going to cook those a little bit so that they don't release a whole lot of water while the lasagna is cooking. So we have our diced up zucchini and mushrooms here, and we're just going to put these on the stovetop and saute them with just some vegetable broth and a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, then we want to take our Big Mountain fava bean tofu, which is a fantastic source of protein with no carbohydrates and no fat, so it's perfect for getting in a significant amount of plant-based protein. So we're going to take that and we're going to put it into our food processor, break it up a little bit, and we are going to make some high protein tofu ricotta. So now we're going to start assembling our lasagna. I want to put a little bit of pasta sauce in the bottom of each container so that our lasagna sheets don't stick to the glass. And then I've drained off the lasagna sheets, and we're going to put these into the pan. Oh, perfect. Look at how good these fit in. So these are hearts of palm, and they were a good carb substitute during prep, or good low carb option, I should say, during prep. But we're using them right now, not so much because I don't have carbs, but to save on overall calories and bring the overall calories for this dish down a little bit. And then this is our high protein ricotta, and we're going to put that. So I would like to get 2 layers if possible with the ricotta. So you want to spread that around gently. So then we want to cover that with another set of the palmini sheets. So we're making our layers, and then we're going to top that with some sauce. So now that we have our bottom layer, we have a layer of ricotta, we have a layer of palmini, we have the sauce. We're going to put some of our cooked vegetables on here. You wouldn't be a very good vegan if you weren't eating vegetables. So since we have all of the vegetables on, we're going to put just a little bit of the veal-like shredded mozzarella just to kind of hold it together. And then we're going to do another layer of the palmini and another layer of the tofu ricotta. So you can see that this is layering up super nice. So we have our last layer here. Now, I suppose you could do this like a traditional lasagna and put yet one more layer of the palmini on here, but I kind of want to save on that and keep macros where they are. And I'm just going to top that last layer of the ricotta tofu with a little bit of the sauce and then a little bit of the Follow Your Heart vegan Parmesan cheese. If you watch all the way to the end of the video, you'll find a screenshot of the exact amounts that I used in here. I know that I did not weigh everything out while I'm making it, you know, per portion. If you're eating this all within the same week, it really doesn't matter unless you're following, you know, strict prep. But if you're eating the same thing all week long and it's just coming out to the average of your weekly macros, you'll be absolutely fine. It looks so amazing. I actually cannot wait to have some of this tomorrow in my meal for the day. The post-workout meal. A bit of the Follow Your Heart Parmesan and just put that on top. If you have some fresh basil or oregano or parsley, you could again put that on top as well. But mostly we're using the ricotta for the cheese. The other cheese is just there in hopes that the vegan cheese melts. All right, and that is our plant-based, high protein, low carb, vegan lasagna.